Yep. 2 days till power tour, and here's the situation. Oh boy. Hello, Michael. She's looking brilliant. Oh yeah, great. Just grand. Just great. What's going on, guys? So here's the current situation. We're 2 days till power tour, so I'm leaving on Friday morning, most likely. And yeah, here we are. No engine, no transmission in there. She's sitting right there. But that's the one that came out of the car. Excuse the mess. This is the one going in the car. It's a 89 5-liter roller motor. There's a T5 transmission. So I've been working away with Dad on this engine the past 2 days or maybe a day. Brand new oil pan since the Fox bodies are rear. So it's got a brand new front sump, brand new oil pan, brand new gaskets, brand new eccentric cam for the fuel pump, brand new intake gaskets. It's what else did the distributor needed a steel gear, so we had to buy one of those. So that's to work with the hydraulic roller, roller rockers, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're just working away. There's the intake with the phenolic spacer. The carb is currently sitting on the floor with the mess of tools. Yeah, good question. What's wrong with the 289? The 289 actually ran. It had 50 psi of oil pressure at startup. When it warmed up, it was about 25 psi. It ran good, but there was this slight, I don't know, it was like a slight knock, like off idle, just after you rev it a little bit. There was a slight knock. The car drove fine. We drove it for 2 days. It overheated the first day I took it for a drive. But other than that, we took it for a drive the next day. Performed fine, but there was that knock. So now we're kind of risking it. Are we going to go on power tour with a knock, have the engine blow, and then I'm stranded 25? So this is a motor that we've never running. We got it with another car of ours. Hopefully there's no noise. Hopefully it runs better than the 289 that was in it. So yeah. What else do we got here? You can do it. You can do it. Hello from Texas. You ain't been live in a long time. Nice to have you live. That's true. It has been a while. So now we're outside. Since the garage is full, we've makeshifted some canopy type style tarp since it's raining the past 2 days, just so we can work outside and not get soaked. I don't need no power tour. I don't want to be like everyone else. Oh, if you've never been, it's quite the adventure. I will say you definitely need a good cooling system. That's guaranteed. And if you have AC, that's even better. But yeah, so here we are. I've got the clutch cable installed. It's just sitting there. We got brand new lead brakes. All this stuff is going to be shown in videos in the future. So brand new 4-wheel disc brake from Lead Brakes. We got painless wiring on board. They sent us a wiring harness for the Mustang, so all the wiring is brand new. We got Alden American suspension, so front coilovers, rear shocks. We got odometer gauges inside. Again, excuse the mess. Odometer gauges, which you guys can't see. Let's see if I can find the light. Kind of see them. Yeah, so odometer gauges. Um, Inside we have the rad. Inside we have the rad, courtesy of Cold Case. So beautiful aluminum rad. Welds are real nice. It's a 2-core, but man, is it thick. So this is basically like a 4-core, if they even made such a thing for a stock. Real nice, real thick. Here's the header. I went ahead and wrapped this lower portion. Reason being is because where the clutch cable resides, along the 289 engine, or 302 if you want to say that, it's got to stay away from heat. So I went ahead and wrapped that just to help out. Just joined. Did I miss anything? Has been good. If you just joined now, the current situation is that. Engine's out of the car. The story of my life, always something. No kidding. So, are you going to take this car all the way after power tour, like paint and interior, etc.? No, I'm not, actually. I'm leaving the car as is. I have my nice 66 coupe. I want a ratty car, and this is it. What change? No more 289. What went wrong with it? Like I said, there was a slight knock. There was a slight knock in the 289. It ran fine. Oil pressure didn't go down at all. It stayed at 25. Transmission shifted fine. It's the risk factor. If I wasn't going on power tour, I'd probably drive it a couple more days, maybe run some oil cleaner through it, Lucas oil, whatever. Just try and help it out. But the fact that we're crunch time, I just decided to pull it. Knocks equal danger. Yes, that's true. Do you still have the green shag carpet? I do not have the green shag carpet. I unfortunately threw it out. It's probably in a landfill somewhere. Love your videos. Thank you. I should make it to Norwalk, Ohio for the last day. Hope to meet you there. Yeah, I hope to see a bunch of people. I heard the weather isn't going to be too great, which is unfortunate. I know from like North Carolina to all the way to Kentucky stop, it's just going to be raining. So are you going to make it to tour? I hope so. Tonight, I plan on getting the engine and transmission inside all hooked up. So that means flywheel, pressure plate, clutch, etc. Transmission all hooked up to the engine. I got to bring the engine hoist into the shop so I can hoist up the engine. But yeah, I hopefully will have the engine in either tonight or early morning tomorrow. I still have to modify the transmission cross member. I've already gone ahead and cut a spot out since the T5s sit a little further back and a little lower than other transmissions. Well, howdy there, partner. Howdy. Cutting it close. I have faith in your abilities to get her finished and on Hot Rod Power Tour. Fairlane has been spotted. Yes, that's good eye. Good eye, Lucas. That's a 64 Fairlane. Factory K code. Drag car. They said drag pack or something like that on the factory build sheet, or whatever you want to call it. Dealer sheet. Stang needs new shag carpet. Nova Scotia. 289 looks sad in the corner. No kidding. The only classic muscle car I could find around my place is a 68 to 69 Buick Skylark Custom. Cool. Howdy from Tennessee. What did I miss? Yo, what's up? It's pouring right now. No kidding. You should try to bring the car on a vacation back to Texas someday. Hey, you never know. Last year or 2 years ago now. I think it's 2 years ago. Me and Kevin went to Texas. We didn't drive, but who knows? Maybe the next road trip will be to Texas. Hi from Greece. Wow. Hello from Kentucky. What's going on, people? That story reminds me of my 66 T-Bird my friend and I took to Florida Who can guess the car? Who can guess the car? This is a new one. No one's seen it before. Or at least I don't think anyone's seen it before. It's actually another one outside that's just picked up. When was it? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Ford first on race day. Yes, sir. I have a 69 Coupe project. Right on. Dodge. Not a Dodge. Well, that's a giveaway. That's an easy giveaway. Buick? Nope. Hello from Jackson, Michigan. My wife and my 69 Mustang. I was working. Sadness. Something beautiful. It is indeed. It is. You bought a 69 Boss 429. No, I wish. I wish. What is it, guys? What is it? Come on. What is it? What is it? I hope Norwalk has good weather and should have my unrestored 72 Le Mans with me. Right on. The only possible muscle car I could find. Do you like old Ford trucks? Yes, I do. We have 3 F100s, 53s. They're only 250 at least. Fire Chicken. No, close though. 72 Boss 351. Nope. You should put fuzzy dice on the mirror and a hula girl on the dash of the car when you get it all done. I don't know where to find those. I'll have to hit up Amazon. Hint, please. It's not a Ford. I just put that there just so nothing falls in. 69 Camaro. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, another hint to Camaro. All right. Okay. Bingo. Yeah, 69 Camaro. SS. 4-speed. 350. Houndstooth interior. 4-speed. Nowhere I can find parts for a 68 F100 stepside. I unfortunately do not. Yep. Damn, I was right. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, ugly sister. Okay. Okay. Got a hater out here. Just kidding, just kidding. What did I win? Or what did you win? I don't know. Good guess. Ford, fix or repair daily. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like right now. Is it a rusty Chevrolet? No, it's a real clean Chevrolet. 3 days ago, I found a 75 Cadillac Coupe de Ville that is almost perfect. Right on. Laugh out loud. My old man has a 47 Ford tractor. Wow. Didn't realize this was alive. Yes, this is alive. Chevelles look good too. I like the Chevelles next to the Mustangs. No Chevelles here, but Chevelles are quite sweet. So yeah, what I'm currently going to be doing after this live is bringing in the engine hoist from outside, lifting this up, taking it off the engine stand, lowering it down, hooking it up to the T5 transmission after I put all the clutch parts together, and just getting it ready for installation. Oh, another thing. We have a dampener that's coming in hopefully tomorrow. If it doesn't, excuse me, if it doesn't come in tomorrow, then we're in trouble. But it's a 50 ounce because this engine's balanced to 50 ounce. 50 ounce harmonic balancer that has a 3-bolt, not a 4-bolt situation. So as you can see here, that's a 4-bolt from a Fox body. And over here is the original style 3-bolt system. So that's what I need to get to work with this. So I need that harmonic balancer tomorrow would be nice. I have a 65 Mustang Coupe that will be my first car. I'm going to daily it. It's been in my family for a while and it's real cool. Just gutted the interior today to fix rust. I'm excited. Right on. Yeah, coupes are good cars. I can't wait to bring my 66 coupe back out, which is the first car I actually took on Power Tour. I don't think I've done a video on that. It made a cameo to the gold 66 coupe, but I don't think I've made a video. Have any Falcons? No Falcons, only Fairlanes, Mustangs, Cougars, found on road dead because they don't stop going until they die. Does that make sense? I have a 76 Cutlass that I'm restoring. I don't know if I want to make it into a rat rod car or restore it fully. I want somebody's opinion. It's tough. It's tough. It's honestly all personal preference. If you want a painted car, go for it. If you want a ratty car that you don't have to worry about getting chips and dings and door dents, then that's the route I would go. I don't know. I'm not all about shiny painted cars anymore. I like the ratty theme. I don't like having to worry about parking so far away at shopping plazas and whatever. You just anywhere you go, you got to worry about someone dinging your door. And with a ratty car, you just hop in, all dirty, doesn't matter, and go to work, whatever. So that's completely up to you. I need a Barracuda. Everyone needs a Barracuda. Congrats, Jimmy. Nice Stang. Thank you. 66 Mustang. I have a 71 F100. Sweet. You should go to Barrett-Jackson someday, or the Chevy Nationals in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I would love to go to Barrett-Jackson, actually. It's been on kind of my not bucket list, but one of the things to do. That, SEMA. What else? What was the other show I wanted to go to? I can't remember, but yeah, Barrett-Jackson, SEMA, all those shows I'd love to go to. Keep the original paint on the Stang. It's not really original paint. I believe the car was actually yellow. Somebody painted it white. There's a few other colors to the car. There was a blue, there's a green. I don't know what all happened, but it is what it is, and it's a solid car, and that's all I care about, really. Nice Cougar. Whoever's looking for parts, try classic truck and year one. Year one, actually, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, year one's good for truck parts. Me and my buddy are going to put a 302 from a 71 Ford into a 67 Mustang, and our goal is to have it done for grad. We got a year. Get on it, because I'll tell you right now, time catches up quick. I had I think it was 90 days till Power Tour. And I was like, it's all right. I'll skip today and I won't work on it this day, and then I'll work on it for a few hours here and there. And look at where I am now. 2 days till Power Tour, and I have to swap an engine. So bust your ass, do as much as you can, get as much as you can get done, and just enjoy the car up until grad. Do you guys like Chevys? Yeah, we love Chevys. We got a few Chevys. Got a 64 Corvette right there, like we just saw over there. There was a 69 Camaro. This is a 73 Corvette. There's a 68 outside. Yeah, we like our Chevys. 67 Cutlass, resto mods, some original, some upgrades. Yep, you can even do that. Even if you want that ratty car theme, it doesn't mean you don't have to, or you can't go a little bit resto mod like the Mustang now. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes, coilovers in the front. It's a little bit resto modded, I guess. Going aftermarket or keeping engine stock? Well, this is not the stock engine of the car. This is a 89 roller block, roller engine from a 5-liter. So now I guess we've already lost the originality of it. But basically this is going to stay the same. I pray to God that this engine works, because if it doesn't, then I'm just completely screwed for Power Tour. To keep the T5. T5s are nice. this is actually the real nice T5, not looking right now, but it's the one with the good gear. It's 295 first gear. The one in my blue car is a 335, and it's just super short. You can't even enjoy the gear. So this T5 with the gears that are in the 65 fastback outside, it's gonna cruise no problem on the highway. It sucks that I'm not old enough to own a car yet. Well, you can own a car. It doesn't mean you're going to be able to drive it, but you can own a car. My dad has a 67 Cougar and I have a 68 Stang. Right on. How do you convert a 4-lug 66 Mustang into a 5-lug? Good question. Um, the 4-lug, all it really is your spindle. And do I have it here? No, I don't. It's your spindle and your drum brake assembly, basically. So if you just find someone that's selling a drum brake spindle, you can buy that spindle and then upgrade to disc brakes using that drum brake spindle. So V8 drum brake spindles, you can upgrade to disc brakes no problem. They're the exact same as disc brakes. However, a 4-lug 6-cylinder, you cannot do that. So it's a pretty easy process if you want to get it done. The diff is a little more challenging. You just got to buy, whether it's an 8-inch diff or a 9-inch diff. You'll have to buy one of those. Currently, you'll have, I think it's like a 7 and a quarter or something like that. It's very small, very dinky. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel you. Laugh a lot. My mom has a 202 Blazer. Exterior candy red and nothing but scratches because people hit it with shopping carts. Exactly. Like, see, that's why I like the 65 fastback. You just hop in it. If something happens, it door dings. Look, I've got tools laid all over it. It doesn't matter. Like, look at the car. It doesn't matter. Of course, if it got into an accident or something, I'd be upset. But the fact that little scratches here and there, I don't care. What's your opinion on electric cars? Well, my opinion on cars is I wish I was born in the 40s or 50s. That way I could have enjoyed all the classic cars growing up. But that's not the case. I personally don't like electric cars. If someone gave one to me, I guess I would drive it, but I don't know. I just love hearing the sound of the engine, and daily drivers are boring, so if I can daily drive my classic car as much as possible, that's what I'm going to do. You need to replace rear axles and front rotors. Yep. I got a 67 Stang. I'm putting 8.8 rear into. I wish I could go on Hot Rod Power Tour. On 67s, I don't know. Do you have to shorten the one side, or can you leave it offset, but you'll have to modify the transmission tunnel or something like that? I love Fords. I'm sorry. No, nothing to be sorry about. Going to keep the engine stock, or are you going aftermarket? I already answered that. I hope Fords. Oh, I hope those Fords came with a new pair of shoes because you're going to need them. I have a 64.5 Mustang that's been apart for 12 years. Get on it. Get on it. I shouldn't be talking because that one's been apart for, I think, 3 years now. Not last winter, but the year before that, I busted ass on this and got it a lot done to it. All the floor work. What are they called? Torque boxes. So yeah, I got all the rockers done, floor pans, quarters are just sitting there, but what else? Trunk drop-offs, new wheel wells. So I've been slacking a bit on this car, but other priorities have come up. So is the 69 Buick Skylark Custom 350 a good car? Well, the question is, do you like the car? Because if you don't like it, well, then there's no point of owning it if you don't like it. We buy cars we like. That way, if we're stuck with them, that's it. We like them. It doesn't matter. Good job. Excellent engine. Hey, man, good luck and get her done. Call in some buddies to help. I don't know if I had car buddies, they'd help, but I don't know if I'd get done as fast. We'd talk, we'd shoot the shit. It'd be fun, but in a time crunch, I don't know if I'd get work done as fast as I possibly can. Well, bye everyone. I'm gonna play Red Dead 2 and I'm 13 and I own quarters. Quarter panels. Quarter panels. I have an 89 F100. Mine's manual. I have a Cutlass that I'm fixing up for high school, and it's going to have an LS3 in it. That's the plan, but if it doesn't happen, I'll just rebuild 350. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother rebuilding the 350 for the price that you can get a LS for and just hype that one up for the same cost of the 350. You're so much better off. Would the diff from a 71 truck fit the 67 Stang, or would it need to be cut down? I have no idea. You'd have to look that up and basically just look up the rear diff dimensions from axle flange to axle flange, and if it works the same size, then go for it. I've owned 36 Mustangs since I was 16, got bored of them, and building a Grand National. Do you have a 69? 69 what? Ford Power. Nice 70 Charger. Good eye. Good eye. I mostly own modern cars, but I really want to buy a 59 Cadillac Eldorado. Want that big wing person. I drive a 65 Ranchero every day. That's it. That's the way to do it. Unfortunately, this weather has been absolutely garbage this year. Just raining every other day. Can't even enjoy the classics. I got my 67 Mustang running, moving, and mostly stopping after it has been sitting for 22 years. My dad is the original owner, and he just gave it to me. Sweet. That's awesome. That Cadillac is probably going to be my first car. Led sled life. Attaboy. A 69 Mustang. Yep, got a few of those. Does your Stang have posi traction? No, it doesn't. If anyone follows me on Instagram, Classic Mustang 429, I didn't even show it this live stream. But if you do follow me on Instagram, you would have noticed a post that I made that shows the differential that came, or the center section that came out of the car. And there you have it. Just great. Looks like it was sitting in an ocean. So yeah, so the gears, this is a 275 anyway, so it's not even posi traction. The gears that are in the car are also 275, which are from the convertible car that I was just showing you guys. So yeah, so no posi traction, but it doesn't matter right now. Good luck on Power Tour. I wish my 66 Mustang was ready. How often do you see 69 Dodge Daytona? And what's your dream car? Any car? I've never seen, like, if you're asking me, like, if I've seen them, like, for sale or seen them barn find style. No, I've never seen one. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 in my lifetime, I guess. They're not a car you come by often. Yes, it has pretty much been raining all day in Toronto, and I have to go to school in it. Yeah, it sucks. That's poop. Here in Florida, there's a little arrow blocking you. Here in Florida, by the way, the weather is hot. Yeah, I was in Florida during the winter time. We went for 3 weeks. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Probably going to be doing it every year because winter sucks. I've loved Ford Mustangs all my life. I'd love to get a fastback and put a 289 hypo. Yeah, 289 hypos. You'll spend 10 grand trying to buy one. Honestly, don't even bother. Just get one of these. More reliable. Throw in a T5 and just drive the car. Don't try and have numbers matching and stuff. You'll go crazy. That's basically what that car is. The diff, yes, the differential. I have a 66 GT convertible with a new motor and tranny needs posi tracks. Please advise. What was it called? Detroit, not a Detroit locker. like a what's it called? Track. Eaton makes it. Eaton. It's Detroit. Like Detroit. It's not a locker, but it's a spline, and you always have posi traction. It's like the best unit you can buy. What's your favorite motor? Ooh, that's a good question. Um, Honestly, like if we're talking unrealistically, I love looking at all the Hemi cars, like 426 Hemi. I love looking at Boss 429s and single overhead cams. I love looking at those. Realistically, I don't know. I love the 351 Windsor. It's can make great power as a stroker engine, 428 or sorry, 427 and 408 strokers. They're all good stroker engines, make 500 horse. That's all you need on the street. I forgot to answer that question that someone else asked in regards to the Super Bird. They also asked what my favorite car was, and it has to be the 69 Mustang. Best look, hands down. I just love that. Just love that look. Good luck on the car. I have a 69 Mustang Mach 1 with a built 428 Police Interceptor, 54 Ford F100 with a 347 stroker, 2007 Mustang GT signed by Carroll Shelby, 83 Ford Stepside. Okay, right on. Best Ford engine, in my opinion, is either a 429 or a 428 Cobra Jet. Yup. True Track. Yes, that's it. Thanks, Jay Hutch. That's it. True Track. Eaton True Track or Detroit True Track. I forget what they call it, but that's the best unit, hands down. He has been running in the 90s right now in North Carolina, so make sure your car's cooling system is working good. Okay, so you're in North Carolina. What's the weather like for the next, starting from Thursday? No, yeah, no, Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and etc. Here's my cooling system. Not in the car. Got the fan shroud. Here's a little thing. The good folks over at GC Cooling sent me a electric fan for the car. I have the same electric fan on my '66 Coupe, and it works perfect. It's a pusher fan. It goes right in front of the rad, in between the grill and the rad itself. And I just flip the switch, comes on. It's only like I think it's like 1500 CFM or something like that. But anyways, the point of this is I contacted them, and they were willing enough to send me this electric fan. So I was like, perfect. So um, they start sending one over, and I'm starting to track I think it's UPS. I track the order. So I'm looking at the order, and they're like, oh, okay, it'll be shipped here by so and so date. I'm like, perfect. Lots of time to install it. No problem. I'll have it installed, and we should be good to go. So I keep tracking it, keep tracking it, keep tracking it. It's getting slower and slower, and then it's saying it's coming to my house, and then all of a sudden it says delivered, and I go outside, and it's not at my door, and I look it up again, and it says delivered to a different address, and I'm like, well, how does that work? Like how do you mess that up? Like how do you deliver a package to the wrong address when it says your shipping address right on the package? And who is this person that's accepting my package? That's name's Mike. And sure enough, they sent it to the wrong address, and now it's going to be 1 to 2 weeks before I can see that. And that was last week, so hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. If not, then I'm just completely screwed for an electric fan, and I just have this beautiful cold case rad and the fan shroud to try and keep me cool. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with this. This thing is solid, absolutely solid. It's honestly, twice the thickness of the factory unit, so that should be more than enough. My factory one in my blue car, before I even had the electric fan, uh, it ran hot, but it didn't boil over during power tour, and it kept me alive, which I was honestly surprised. So this should be no problem. This should be no problem. It's been running. Oh yeah, so hi from Czech Republic. I have a 95 Ford F-150 extended cab flare side with a 351 Windsor. Yeah, like my 66 has got a 351 Windsor, and I honestly, it's just a great engine. Great engine, 385 series. I live about 10 miles away from the Bradenton Motorsports Park, and Cletus McFarland goes all the time. Is that Corvette guy? Twin turbo? Yeah, 426 Hemi Cuda 71. Yep, beautiful car. How much True Track? The True Track, I think it runs 600? 600 or 500 plus tax. I forget. I have a 1930 Model A Ford Roadster, and I drove it 1,800 miles to Mystic Point, Rhode Island, and back to Ohio, and only had to change the belt once. Wow. Right on. What was the top speed of that, David? I'm curious. Did you know, or did you know if you leave batteries on the ground, especially gravel, it drains them slowly? Actually, if you watch a few YouTube videos, that's not the case. Well, slowly, if you want to talk about slowly, it's real slow. Like it would have to take like 10 years to drain the battery. But go watch a YouTube video. It's not the case. I've watched many of them. People have done studies. They've left it on the ground, left one on a piece of plywood, put one on the gravel, put one on dirt, and honestly, they were pretty much all the same at the end of the day. Like they lost like 0.02 of a volt or something. I always keep my Ford temps at 160. Ford likes to run hot if you let them. Yeah. I think I got a 160 thermostat in my 66, so yeah. Where is this going to happen at? Where's what going to happen at? Starting Friday, upper 70s to mid 80s, chance of rain and thunderstorms through Sunday. God, that's shit. That sucks. That radiator will do excellent job, man. The 385 series engine are the 429 and 460s. Yep, I know. Yeah, we have two of them. Two 429. Yeah, both are 429s. Thunder Jets or whatever you want to call them. Where my car entertainment comes from. You, Forza, Chris Fix. Who's Chris Fix in my auto class? Chris Fix. Final question. Final question. Are you going to straight pipe the exhaust? Do I have a light in here? Let me see if I can find you a light. It's currently got Flowmasters. That was... that's not plugged in. Sorry for the mess. As you can imagine, this past week has been an utter disaster. No light. Anyways, the car's got Flowmasters. I put some Flowmaster Series 40s on them. It's not straight piped. It's got an H pipe, factory H pipe. I just left that in there. I tried to keep as much of the factory exhaust as I could due to the time crunch. If I had a month, I would have bought a stainless steel kit and just... oh, I got the hiccups. And installed that, but I don't. I can top it out at 65 miles per hour. It's all original. No kidding. That's honestly fast. I thought it'd be like, I don't know, 50 miles an hour. Hot Rod Power Tour, where is this happening at? Oh, the Hot Rod Power Tour is happening at a few locations. It's starting in Concord. Yeah, Concord, North Carolina. The first day is at Z-Max Dragway. Then we move to Virginia, I think. Yeah, Virginia. And then we move to Kentucky or Tennessee, then Kentucky. Anyways, it goes through a bunch of states. I think it's 7 states in 7 days. And it ends in Ohio. Yeah, Ohio. I have a picture of it on Instagram. Cool. Keep up the work. I just Googled 2019 Hot Rod Power Tour and it showed me all the dates and ends at my local track. Yeah, perfect. Power Tour starting in Concord, North Carolina. Yep. How many cars do you have? A lot. We got quite a few. I won't answer the question. It's finally stopped raining? No. So yeah, this is currently where we're at. I gotta put that front bumper on. There's the new 68 Corvette. Do you have any 70 fastbacks? We sold a Mach 1 last year, 70 Mach 1. We have 1, 2, 4 restoration 70 fastbacks, project cars. Yep. We have 4 of those. The black one inside is also a 70. It's converted to a 69 though. What's your favorite car? 69 Mustang. I wish I had a car collection like yours. All gorgeous cars ready to get up and go. Yeah, it's taken a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money. It didn't happen overnight. Me and Dad collect them, so it's a fun passion on the side hobby thing, and just have fun. This is my main job. Shout out to you from New York. Love the 69 Camaro you just showed. I hope to own my own someday. Yeah, they're getting stupid expensive. Even project cars, you can't even find decent project cars for a cheap price. But yeah, if you can get one, snag one. But yeah, this is pretty much where we're at. So, I'm not sure what time it is, 10 o'clock. Should probably get back to work. You should check out DIY Gang on YouTube of how he rebuilt a Hellcat that was on fire. Huh. Sounds like B is for build or whatever. I work at Roadster. Used to build the Hellcats, Demons, SRT cars, 392 Hemis, RTs, blah blah blah. So we built the Challenger Charger and 300s. It's a fun 2 years of my life, but I had to get out. It's not for me. I'm loving these videos, man. Can't wait to see it finish. I had a 69 Charger big block car for 10 years. Now I can't find one for under 50 grand. Yep, and when they do come up for cheaper than 50 grand, they get snagged up pretty quick. I'm loving the video, man. Can't wait to see it finish. Thank you, Jason. Unfortunately, just due to what's going on, I haven't edited any videos. I just trying to get this car done as much as I can, as quick as I can to be ready for Power Tour. So after Power Tour, there's going to be probably like a solid 5 videos coming out just on the Mustang, and then some other cars. What color are you painting the Mustang? I'm not painting the Mustang. I have a 392 in my international pickup. Cool. I had a 67 and 69 Trans Am. Both beautiful cars. I love 69 Trans Ams. So are you converting it to manual or manual from auto? Yes. It was originally a C6, or C4, not C6. C4 transmission, and this is a T5 right here. So yeah, it's going to need conversion cross member, which again, I can buy one, but it won't be here in time, so I have to modify the transmission cross member that's in it. Clutch cable, and that's it. Oh, obviously the transmission and the clutch over there, somewhere down there, over there. Whoop. I know you got it moving with the auto, but I saw the 3 pedals going in. Yeah. Yeah, if you go look at my Instagram, I posted a video of it driving. It shifted. Everything shifted fine. 3-speed shifted great. No problems there. It was just that the engine had a slight knock, and I don't know. I just, again, don't want to risk it. And I was honestly planning to do a 5-liter swap and 5-speed in the future, so I said, screw it. Do it right now with 2 days left before Power Tour, because stupid. Meet you in Norwalk. Yeah, I'll get her done. Don't worry. If I'm not done tomorrow, it'll be Friday, and power tour doesn't start till Saturday. So, um, worst case scenario, I leave late on Friday and I show up early Saturday. So we'll see. How much money have you spent on the Mustang in total? Uh, well, actually, we bought the Mustang fastback. Um, we bought three cars, two other cars with the fastback. So it was kind of a package deal kind of thing. So it kind of helped the price. But honestly, I don't even know. Like a lot of the parts, or the parts you see here that I've mentioned before, the suspension, the brakes. So the suspension's Alden American. The brakes are lead brakes. You can see the gauges right there through the dash. Those are odometer gauges. The rad support, or the rad is cold case. Oh, my knees. And painless wiring harness. All those things were actually sponsored for the car to make it on Power Tour. So it saved quite a bit of money. I still had to pay quite a bit of money for shipping, but regardless, I saved good. So if you wanted to repaint it, is there a way to match the color based on the original paint specs? Yes. Basically, you'll look on the driver's side door. There's a code there. You'll look it up online, see what it's called. Probably look it up online. PPG, whatever. PPG. What's another company? Sherwin-Williams? Is that a paint company? Yeah, something like that. Look it up, and they pretty much guaranteed have the paint code. We need to have Dylan check out Jonathan W channel. He has some nice old Mopars and Fords about ready to roll. If any else fail down, he is close to Concord by the 59 Fairlane and he hasn't drive it. Laugh out loud. That's a C Ford for you. Yeah, no, it was good. Tranny was good. Even my little line worked for the time I drove it. I didn't drive it till it got too hot, but it worked. Hey, I'm getting this 88 Mercury Grand Marquis. Put a 429 in it. Unfortunately, a 429 won't fit in between those shock towers, those tiny little shock towers. So yeah, so that's not happening. The 289, it's so small. Make it fit. Yeah, I'd have to cut the shock towers out. R34 engine swap on next Mustang project like Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Yeah, I've never worked on one of those, so I'm just gonna stick to my small block Fords. Got quite a few of those, so. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head out. Got quite a bit of work to do. Yeah, it's been a busy it's been a busy month and a hectic past few days. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.